Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is 418 Gaming and Cold Sweps back with another 30 for 30. Checking out the Colorado Avalanche. Oh, I like that jersey, dude.
Hey. Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dope sauce.
They have sick
Alright,
jerseys,
so
man.
as a kid growing up, I always wanted one. I always wanted one.
You don't have
Like
one?
a Peter Forsberg. I don't have one. Don't have a Colorado one. Yeah, I know, eh? Oh shit, I gotta press the A button, right?
Yeah,
That'll help.
That'll help, buddy.
No, I just want this to be a really long episode. We're just gonna stay at this menu for about half an hour.
And watch these amazing
Because
jerseys.
we have so much to talk about, right?
About Colorado?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got McKinnon. Deshane, he's pretty dope. No, anyways, guys. So, Colorado last year finished 6th in their division, which sucks. Okay.
Yep.
Brutal. Goals for, they had 216. Goals against 240.
Oh. Ooh.
They finished with 82 points, which for their division is about almost like 30 points back.
Yeah, but
That is
honestly, think
terrible.
about it. How many times do you play your division? It's like 3 or 4 times now? 4 times each?
Yeah.
Well, I know it changed
That's true.
since the divisions changed, but man, when you're playing St. Louis, Dallas, Chicago, Nashville, and Minnesota a bunch of times, it's tough. Okay, you can't blame them for struggling, but honestly, like I look at their additions. Okay, they added a few veterans. They added
Balls.
They added Joe Colborne, which, like I told you, I'm a big fan of when we did the Calgary episode.
Yeah.
Like, he's a former relief. He's a big body. He's a good player. So I think that's a very good addition for them. Patrick Weirkoch, he was from Ottawa.
Yes.
I don't know much about
He
him.
actually leads them in points.
Does he?
Yeah.
How many points does he
How
have?
fucked is that? He has 5.
Whoa,
1 goal, 4 apples.
look at that.
Splits the D!
And they added Fedor Tutin.
Hey!
Tutin. Fedor Tutin.
Man.
He's a vet, right? How long has he been around?
Yep. A long time, I think. I don't know exactly.
It's very helpful.
But your buddy Joe Colborne,
Yeah.
I have trouble saying that name. He has 4 points.
Yeah, he's gonna be a stud
He's actually
for them.
4th in the team.
He's gonna be a stud for them, I think. They got rid of.
I think he kind of got shafted in Calgary.
Yeah, and I mean Calgary was a young team, and but they had a lot of like
think they used
good
him
young
well.
players, so they were kind of putting less pressure on him. I don't know. It was like in Toronto, he could have shined because he was like a third-line center, big boy, winning draws. Like he could have been a part of this rebuild and now been like a veteran, but man, they got rid of him a long time ago. So they got rid of Berra, who was their backup goalie, I believe.
Yeah, what's his first name? Redo
Rito?
Berra?
Rito?
Berra? Redo?
So yeah. So, fuck off. So they got rid of him.
You can't do that.
They got rid of Michael Bodker, which, like I told Sean before, I had no clue they had him in the first place. And they got rid of Sean Matthias. So it's, you know, in terms of addition versus subtraction, I think they come out slightly ahead. Slightly. Do you agree?
Not by much, though. Yes.
Yeah. So
Looking at this year. Okay, yeah. Okay, right now, I'm not really quite sure where they are. I think they're doing. I think they're 3-2-1. I think.
right now
let me see,
they're
let me see.
3-2-0.
3-2-0.
Yeah.
So, do you think they will finish better than 6th in their division this year?
Yes.
Okay. One like one more position above, two more.
Yeah, I think they'll finish 5th.
So I don't think they're winning it.
I think they'll finish 5th.
They're going to finish 5th. Okay. In the other Western Division, you have San Jose, Calgary,
Anaheim, Kings,
Anaheim,
Edmonton,
the Kings, and Edmonton.
Yeah.
Edmonton and
Oh,
Phoenix.
oh boy. And Vancouver.
I still don't see them making the playoffs.
No, I don't think they make the playoffs either.
Just because I think I would have San Jose, Anaheim, the Kings, winning those.
Yeah, I have them in that same order.
Playoff positions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have Edmonton, who I think is going to make noise.
I have
fighting for
Calgary
a
in the wild
playoff
card.
spot.
Yeah.
That too. And I don't think.
No, Colorado doesn't really have a chance, man.
Yeah.
Unless they really
I
come
don't
out
think
flying
out of
at
the-
some point.
Yeah,
And
out of the
find
4 bubble
themselves.
teams of Edmonton, Calgary, Minnesota, and Winnipeg, maybe, or Nashville.
I even have
in
Dallas.
their
I have
own
Dallas
division.
as a
And Dallas.
bubble
I
team.
don't see them making the playoffs.
No,
So.
I agree. I don't think they make the playoffs this year. I think not having Patrick Roy around is good for them. I think bringing in a different dressing room mentality is a good idea. New
Yeah.
bench boss. But I agree. I don't see the playoffs this year. Maybe in the near future, but not this year. And like, man, they locked up Nathan McKinnon. So
Yep.
that's good. Yeah, at least you're building a base for the future. What a Gino. Tuckaroo.
Okay. I enjoyed watching the World Cup, that under 20 team or whatever it was,
Yeah.
under 23 team. I enjoyed that team a lot because McKinnon was able to skate and dance.
Yeah.
I don't think, if he had played on Team Canada, we wouldn't have seen him as much. And I think that's where he stands out, is his speed. When he can, like, fucking turn the Jets on, man.
Oh, dude.
Oh, what a player.
Yeah. They have good young guys as well. Like, they're a young team. They don't have that much experience. But now, in contrast to Chicago, like, in terms of the big contracts, like, they have a lot of, like, middle range contracts. So a lot of, like, $4, $5, $6 million contracts. In contrast to the 13 and 10 and 9s from the Hawks.
From the Blackhawks.
So I mean, I'm looking at guys like, okay, first of all, Tyson Barrie, like, they have to sign him long term, no? Like, is he?
Yep.
He's nearing the end of his contract.
He's their top D.
I think he's
I think
nearing
he's their
the end.
top D also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's making 5 right now. They're gonna have to sign him to a contract. They got Francois Beauchemin, who makes 4.5.
So I would. Okay,
Colborne
so
was
I
just
would
signed at
give
2.5.
Barrie.
What's that?
So comparing Barrie to maybe like a Jack Johnson or an Eric Johnson in Columbus, or did I get those mixed up? I might have gotten mixed up. I think he's not the greatest offensive D-man, but he can still produce points, and he's solid defensively, which I think, even if he might not be their top D in, say, 4 years, they have new prospects come in or they make trades, or for whatever reason he's not there, he can still produce maybe 20 points and help keep the puck out of the net. So
Yeah, I agree.
I think he's a valuable asset, and so say he's done his contract this year, I give him 5.5 or 6.
So
I think that's what he's worth.
So fairly similar to what he's making now.
Yeah, I don't see it going up too much because, again, he's not. Listen, scoring goals is the flashy type. They make the big bucks.
Wait, no,
Not a lot of
I don't.
people-
I'm trying to understand this. Maybe I think he must have signed already. Like, I think it
Did
was
he?
this year. I think he just signed.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Because he went to arbitration.
We'll have to check that.
He went to arbitration.
Oh, yes.
And he ended up getting like it was like he ended up getting a 4-year contract, and it was like something like 20 million or 20 million or 22 million, something like that. So now they signed him. So that's our bad. So he got that's what his new contract is. So you're right on with the 5 mil.
Okay.
So I mean, if he's making let's say 22 over 4 years, then he's making 5, 5.5, 5.5, 5, something like that. That doesn't make sense. He's making 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, something like that. Anyway, yeah. So okay. So they locked him up. Apart from that, they have Duchesne, who's at 6 mil. They have Iginla, fucking Iginla, the old bone. He's still there. He's
still
making
trucking though, man.
Still trucking, yeah. He's making 5. Eric Johnson's making 6. Landeskog 5.5. Nathan McKinnon 5. And then
so they have
Soderberg's making 4.75, and Varlamov's making 6.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of
mid-range.
mid-range.
Making the most.
Yeah. And I think
comparing that to the Blackhawks, I don't think they're a lot more medium type contracts.
And
they
it's
don't
funny.
have the superstars.
I almost get the vibe that they must like when they're talking to their players, that they're saying, "Listen, we're building for the future. So our plan is to split the money kind of evenly throughout the team. So now you're going to have a lot of guys that have similar contracts between 5 and 6 mil."
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's something that you share with the players when you're trying to sign them, but if the players can buy into that and trust their management that they're going to get the best team possible, if everyone's willing to take that 5-6 mil and not push for anything more, then you have it gives them more options to go and get other players that can help the team. When Iginla leaves, man, a guy like Iginla that frees up 5 mil a year, you're able to go get someone that's more a bit fresher, another leader for the team, or you're able to get a bunch of like smaller players that are worth 1 or 2 mil, but that can bring help to the team. So.
Well, and also in 3 or 4 years, McKinnon's going to be up for a new contract. So I'm thinking if he can produce 60 to 70 points, but when Iginla's done in 3-4 years, that his $5 million might go towards re-signing McKinnon. Cause
you think Iginla still has 4 or 5 years?
Maybe not 4 or 5, but I definitely think it's gonna free up room for their younger guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got Duchesne and Landeskog. They're gonna have contracts coming up too. So I know what you mean. Yeah, that makes sense.
And you know what? Fucking Landeskog.
Yeah.
He's only 23. A lot of people forget that. He's 23 years old.
That's unreal, huh? That's unreal.
Like, are you kidding me? And he's been in the league for 4 years. 5 years, actually, I think.
Man, I didn't even realize that.
That's crazy.
Man,
yeah,
that's
man.
Pretty,
I think
impressive.
McDavid actually just took the title of youngest captain ever, so from him.
Yeah.
From Landeskog. Yeah. So yeah, man.
That's
he
nuts,
was born
man.
November 23rd, 1992, my year.
How sick is that, dude?
So he's a month away from being 24. What are we doing? We're sitting here reviewing his team.
Yeah, from our parents' basements.
What do you get on side, you big duster?
From our parents' basements with the little fucking recording equipment we have.
I actually have my own room that I'm recording from, so
okay, right now, because you're at your mom's house. Don't even start with that shit. You record from the basement.
I'm usually in the basement. The dark dungeon.
Yo, but I feel like they have a lot of players that like I know I look at a Rene Bourque, like I don't know.
I hate him.
I don't like him. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Just get the fuck out of here, Rene.
Fucking Rene. Go paint some shit or something. What? I don't know.
Jeez Louise. What's happening?
Give me the strike. Oh my God, kill me.
Who's
Oh,
oh, they
you know
have.
what I was thinking of?
You know they
Renee, the
have.
national anthem singer. The national anthem singer.
Who?
The singer, the Bruins
Oh, that guy.
anthem
Fuck.
singer.
Yo, he's
But I
joke.
said Renee, the anthem singer.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
What do you think of Grigorenko? Like, I thought he was going to be a lot better than he is now.
Okay, so he got drafted to Buffalo originally.
Yeah.
I actually saw him play for the Q, or for the Quebec Ramparts in the Q. It was effortless. He's a really good player. I just think it's taken him a little time to realize what the
Like what his role is.
the effort level has to be an NHL player.
Right. Do you
know,
think
it's a whole new animal? They didn't play him. They didn't play him until his third year or second year. Yeah. And I think he played for Patrick Waugh actually in the Q for the Ramparts when he was coaching there.
Right. So when he got
and that's
here,
when I think he got his most. Yeah, that's when he got his most playing time.
Right. Okay.
But I think he's slowly starting to realize that it takes a certain element and effort level to be an NHL player, because you know what? As much as we think it's easy for the superstars, they work their bag off day in, day out,
Oh, for sure.
365 days a year. So it's not like he's just gonna walk in here and, you know, produce 50 points. He has to work for those 30 points that he might be getting this year. So
by the way, you just broke Bosch.
I think.
Who's an old fuck.
Oh, sorry. cracked his bones. How old is Beauchemin actually?
Too old. He's got to be done in this league soon. They also have like Eric Jelena,
who came from the Devils. I thought the Devils
Carolina.
mistreated
he played
him.
For Carolina, no? Before?
Did he?
Played for Carolina at some point.
I'm not sure. I'll check. I'll hockey DB him. But I really think that the Devils mistreated him. He's a big body. He's a great skater. He has a good shot. I don't think they played him correctly. They played him with Adam Larson, dude, who sucked.
Wait, wasn't Larson traded?
Yeah, for Hall.
Are you sure he sucked if he got traded 1-for-1 with Hall?
Dude.
What a plug.
Dude, he's garbage. He was garbage.
I don't know why they made that trade.
New Jersey.
Anyway, that's not the topic of this conversation.
That's for another fucking conversation, because it makes me angry. There's so many hopeful opportunities for the Habs, and he goes to fucking Edmonton or Hall goes to New Jersey. What a load of horse shit.
Such trash, yo.
18 for Colorado.
Anyway,
16 for the Avalanche.
You were saying something.
So.
About Jelena.
What was I
That he was mistreated.
Jelena. I think if they play him correctly, he will develop into a nice player. A second line D pairing. Yeah.
Okay.
Not first. I don't think will ever be first, but I think he can definitely produce offensively, and he can definitely help defensively, which I think Colorado needs.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I think they have. I think defensively they're pretty strong. They're pretty well off. And then in terms of offense,
I think Varlamov is a big part of that.
Oh yeah.
Varlamov's
100%.
a good D, or a good forward.
If Duchesne and McKinnon, are able to maintain that offense, and you get secondary scoring out of guys like Joe Colborne and those smaller names, then I think they have a good shot of being good in the future. But they're still missing a few pieces. But if they can keep drafting high,
yeah.
Like, do you have any idea what their prospects are right now? Like, what kind of prospects they have?
I don't.
I had a page on that before, but
I lost it.
I lost it.
Into the zone.
Oh, the
Oh,
poke
good
check.
poke.
So do you think
Kill
Varlamov's
him.
going to be their
Oh.
starter for a while? Like, do you think he's still got a lot in him?
I think so.
Passing one
I
off
think
now
so.
to Soderberg.
Hold on. When we get a whistle, I'll change the page and I'll go I'll look at how old he is. But I think he still has a lot left in the tank.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yo, they were 29th on the PK last year. And 4th on the power play.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
4th.
I would not expect that.
4th.
Yeah, 4th on the power play. Oh, no, wait, that's this year, dude. Nope, that's this year, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Although now they look
like,
like
what?
they look like Chicago out there. Fucking top 5 in
Yeah.
power play and bottom 5 in PK.
Colorado's goal has built an even
Colorado.
bigger lead. We're in the third period. For
Man,
the
they had such a
opposition.
good fucking team when they had Joe Sakic, Adam Foote.
Colorado's
Yeah,
got
Bork.
another
Oh,
face-off win.
dude, the best.
Great point-blank
The
save.
best. You had to take them in NHL 2002 hits. They were the greatest team. Sakic, Forsberg, and Adam Foote.
The
Yep.
Avs continue to probe.
They were the powerhouse
Sakic.
of the game.
Sakic's release off the stride, like
Oh, yeah.
off a stride, like he was remarkable,
Having a
man.
pass to Grigorenko.
I still think Matt
When I
Simon's
was-
better, but
When I was 15, I went to a hockey camp and we were practicing shooting while skating.
yeah.
I was like, you know what, this is gonna be easy. Fuck, I do it all the time. He's like, no, you do it this way. You're actually
Sakic?
skating and shooting. No, not with Sakic, but
Fuck, I thought Sakic told you that.
no, I was there with Alex Burrows and Matt Lombardi there. He used to play for Anaheim.
Yeah. Oh, Jacques Martin.
Yeah,
You went to
yeah,
Jacques Martin?
yeah,
Dude, I went to Jacques Martin so many times.
yeah, and they were like, yo, you need to do this. I was like, fuck it, it's easy. He skate. I go to shoot my first puck. Like wires it into the corner, like on the ice. Didn't even get it up. I was like, ooh. You know what, man? It takes a certain set of skills to be able to do what they do, and Sakic had one of the
Imagine
best
with the
releases in
speed he's
game,
coming in
so-
there at, finding a corner against the
Like-
best goalies in the world.
Has it in his own end.
Oh yeah.
Like, man, it's remarkable. Anyway, yeah, how old is Varlamov? Did you find it?
Looking to
Varlamov is 27.
Ah, he's still got some years.
Now it's directed to
So I would say he has about 5 years. In not just in his prime, but in Colorado to help them get to where they want to be, and I think that right now is the playoffs.
And do you think
That's the first step.
Colorado is in the right, like has done enough in their development so far to be, let's say, a contender in the next 5-6 years? Or do you think they're still way
No.
off?
Mm,
Moving it to McKinnon.
I'm not quite sure because I think they, you know, I score that. Fuck you.
Can't change.
I don't think it solely depends on how they do. I think it's also how the teams in their division change the next 5 to 6 years. Because in 6 years, Kane and Taves are 33.
Around that, yeah.
You know, they're kind of, you know, not saying they're out of their prime, but they're getting there. Anaheim, you know, their top players are going to be a lot older, and you know, especially with just Getzlaf and Perry on the Ducks.
Yeah.
Once they're old, man, I don't see many people stepping up like they have. And you know what? A prime example, the Sedin twins in Vancouver. I have Henrik Sedin in my pool, and I've watched them skate the last 3 games. They are slow, man.
They're slow, but they're so good.
They're good, but like the pace of the game is becoming so quick that they're just getting outskated in everything.
Yeah. Did you?
And I think-
I know it's off topic, but you watched the game last night.
I watched a bit of it. I watched a little bit.
There was a play where Henrik Sedin gets a puck like right on the side of the net with like an empty net. The goalie's completely out of position, and he ended up trying to pass it to Daniel. and it was an automatic goal, like empty net, easy goal, and he fucking tried to pass it across back into traffic.
Yep.
Man, like it's like not that they're losing their sense, but like man, I feel like a young Henrik would fucking bury that any day of the week.
Yeah, and I think just because that they're getting older and they're getting a little slower, they're relying on each other a little more to be in the positions that they always are in. But players are quicker now,
Yeah.
and they can definitely read them a lot better than say 4 or 5 years ago. You know, they're still a very elusive tandem. I think they're actually one of the best tandems in the league.
Well, career-wise, yeah, but this year, I don't know. I think.
No, this year, no.
I think Matthews and Nylander versus the Sedins right now. Like,
All you gotta do is skate wide.
all you got to
I gotta
do is
skate wide
fucking
on
move
him.
your feet, and you're golden.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. Anyway, hey,
So-
hey, we've gone through another one of these.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, they're going.
Hey.
They're too quick, man.
jeez Louise. Anyway,
Okay,
guys.
so quickly, where do you see them finishing?
Oh, I see him finishing
Fifth?
fifth out of the wild card.
5th? Same.
We agree on everything. We're the best. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Check out Cold Sweat's channel on the old YouTubes and Twitch-a-rooney. And we're gonna catch you guys on the flip with. We'll be back with who we got next. Columbus.
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 And then Dallas.
And then Dallas.
Columbus and Dallas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Cool.
Take it easy.
Nice.